Hey up everyone, it's Monday the 16th of March. I'm Gaz and this is the first of many vlogs that I'm going to be making to help teach you English in context. It's a bit of a strange day though because it's not like any other Monday that I've experienced in recent history, because today is the first day of self-isolation for my family, which nobody saw coming. We're living in very strange times and it's very difficult for many people at the moment in the world. And I'm not quite sure what the future holds. But I'm optimistic as I can be. And despite everything that's happening in the world and how I feel about that, life is still going on. Life is still continuing. And so, here's my vlog. So this is where I live, and I live in a very rural area in Yorkshire, which means that there aren't very many houses and it's mainly agriculture where I live. I'll just show you my village. So this is the village where I live behind me here. It's not very big. I'm guessing there's about 50 houses, maybe 150 people, 200 people maximum living in this village. And if I just go back around this way now, behind me here, well, you can't see, but there's really not very much for miles and miles. There's a few houses, but even though we're going to self-isolate, we are fortunate that we can still enjoy some outside space responsibly. But even with all this outside space, what are we going to do, and what are you going to do if you're in the same position to keep yourself from going utterly insane over the coming days or weeks or months, if I dare say? Well, we're quite lucky, and so if you're like my wife, then you could probably go do some running. Here she comes now, somewhere around here. Where is she? There she is. Can you see her? She's been out for a run. Curious how far she's gone. She did 10k yesterday. She was determined to do a 10k race before we self-isolated, bless her. So she's been out again this morning running. Let's see how she's feeling. All right, darling.
Hello, yeah.
How was your run?
It was nice.
How far have you been?
Almost 6 miles.
Well done.
A little bit lost in the fields.
It's nice that we live in the countryside though. I suppose another thing I can do is take the kids out for a long walk somewhere in the countryside, far away from lots of other people. So that's what we're going to do this morning. This is the road out of my village, and as you can see, it's pretty much just countryside. Oh, get out of the way, pigeon! And there's not really much else in this direction. No people down here, no. There's one house just here, and then there's nothing for about another mile and a half. Just countryside all around. Countryside, countryside, countryside. See? We're gonna head right here. That's right, but this is where we live, right boys? In the middle of nowhere. Probably the best place to live right now. I wish I put it in 5th gear a little bit earlier. No people, look. Exactly, just us. All around. There's countryside all around. Isn't that right, boys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, there is people in England.
Oh.
There's a tractor up ahead of us. Now we'll be able to see from miles and miles. There's a time.
Track there.
Now we'll be able to
what, sorry?
Bark hard.
Is what hard?
Bark.
Bark? Well, you tell me, is it hard? Try and break it. Go on. Is bark hard? Not dead bark, but that bark is from this tree trunk which is dead. So maybe some bark is hard. So here we are in the absolute middle of the countryside. The boys have taken a break from their bikes because they're tired going up and down the hills. So I figure it's a good chance to talk to you about why I'm making this video. I've been working self-employed now since the 1st of January this year, trying to launch my own business and going back into teaching English online full-time. Obviously, nobody could have predicted what was going to happen and what is currently happening in the world. And I'm in two minds really as to whether or not I should talk about coronavirus or whether or not I should intentionally try to make videos which don't talk about coronavirus. But ultimately, my goal is to teach people English in context through videos, blogs, podcasts, and what people need to talk about right now, what people want to talk about, or what people have to talk about, is coronavirus, which is really sad and tragic. But I'm sure there are many people out there in the world right now who need to express themselves about how they're feeling and with everything that's happening. So I should hope that maybe by me talking about coronavirus that I can teach you English in context connected to this subject reluctantly. I don't want to be teaching people about this terrible virus that's spreading across the world, but that is what's happening right now. So I'm going to try to bring an air of positivity to all of my videos. Kids just love to play in puddles. Did you like playing in puddles when you were a kid? Oh dear. Oopsie. Looks like you've got yourself a little bit of a problem there, sir. How are you going to get your bike out without getting covered in mud? I think that's a bad idea. There's a car coming. So other than enjoying the outside space, if you're like me and you're fortunate enough to be able to enjoy the outside space, it's going to be a difficult period for many people all over the world, and that's really sad. It really is sad. My life goes on as everybody else's does, and I've been working tirelessly for the last 3 months to build this website and to try to follow my dreams, which is to teach English online full time. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to continue working because that's all I can do in this situation. And really, I understand that a lot of people right now are stuck indoors and they don't have any choice. And maybe some of those people, maybe you even, you're watching this and you're stuck inside due to being quarantined or self-isolating because of COVID-19. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna offer to teach you English for free. If that's you, if you're stuck inside where you would normally be attending English classes and you're not able to go because you're stuck inside, I don't want you to suffer further. So I'm gonna offer to give you my time for free. Now, I can't obviously give away all of my time for free. It's impossible. But if you're watching this and you're stuck inside and you can't go out where you normally would to practice or learn speaking English, then send me an email. Check it out on the website. You can get in touch. There's a contact form at the bottom of the homepage, and we'll arrange something so that you can continue learning English during this difficult time. I feel really sad. Just this whole video isn't what I imagined. I had big plans and how I was going to introduce my website to the world, but with what's happening, it's totally irrelevant, and I feel like I need to do something more positive with my time. So yeah, there we go. That's my first vlog, and I'm really sorry for the terrible wind noise during parts of that video, but it is my first ever vlog, and I'll improve as I go along. If you enjoyed this and you do learn English and you're looking to improve your vocabulary and learn English in context, then please keep an eye on my website, or check me out on YouTube, VK, Facebook or Twitter, where you'll be able to see all of my content when it's uploaded. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care wherever you are in the world. Bye.